How's that guy? That guy's here live. We are live at Pax Unplugged. That guy's live too. This coaster's live. Lots of people live here. We are at Pax Unplugged, Tabletop Gaming Convention, Philadelphia, PA. Got the exhibitor floor behind us here. And a lot of folks. It's pretty busy. It's a Saturday. So let's take a look here. Flip it around so you can see what we're looking at. At the Exhibitor Hall here, which is all the vendors, tons and tons of different games. Got some game demos going on. Lots of games for sale, games that are coming. I don't even know what this big giant tree is. I don't know if this is for Everdell. I mean, this is yeah, Everdell is here, so I guess this tree is a photo opportunity for Everdell. That's pretty cool. Pax merchandise here. And tons of game bags. We've actually purchased one of these bags. So if you need to tote your board games somewhere, these are all bags to tote a bunch of standard size games. And they have straps, no wheels on these. But these are good bags. We brought one, we've already filled it up back at the hotel room. If we get any more games, we're just going to have to carry them in various tote bags. I don't think they officially reduced capacity. I think they don't. The crowd is not as big as it has been, but I don't know if that's necessarily a result of reduced capacity. I think it's partially because they required masks and vaccinations. So I think that kind of reduced the capacity more than a hard cap. This area is a painting area, painting miniatures. So you can sign up, learn to paint miniatures, and then you get to take and go home. Just a little bit past that, there's somebody photobombing this coaster. Just past that is First Look, which are brand new games. A few that are out now, but many that are not even out yet. So it's really cool. We got to play a few games. I could handle this level of people with masks. Yeah, it's been busy, but it's not been wall-to-wall people. And we have not felt overly crowded. Even when they queue people up in the morning for entry, nobody's on top of everybody else. Mask compliance has been fantastic. They're really good about keeping up with everybody without actually being bossy or overbearing about it. Everybody's pretty much complying with it, so it's been pretty comfortable for us. Marble Dice Throne. We don't play Dice Throne, but we saw demos for Marble Dice Throne, and that's coming soon, and that looks good. Some demos from Radlands. We know friends who just bought Radlands, and they said they really liked it. We have not demoed that ourselves. We bought a bunch of games so far, but there's always more on the horizon. A couple of them have already been sold out, so we're lucky we jumped on them when we did. Oh, there's Mrs. Coaster right behind me. This is a big deal for her because we've been going pretty hard at the convention for 2 days. She's got a little soreness in her arm. But she's doing all right with her shoulder. She's got a medical badge, which is helpful. So she doesn't have to stand in the queue lines as much.
But I have...
She's got the Charlie Brown mask. Linus and Charlie Brown. And there's Snoopy.
Snoopy.
We got a few demos here for some of these. Yeah, we are almost going to order something online, like wheels for the bag, but we ended up not doing it. But I think in the future we're going to get that. So here's some not brand new games necessarily. Red Rising is this year though. Hey, Nerd Shells. Good to see you guys.
Hi, Michael. Hi, Judy.
We are just cruising around, checking out some of the exhibitors here at Pax Unplugged. This is Saturday, so this is the real busy day. Hey, Judy. Carmen and Brian are our friends from Twitter that we've met in person before. Nerd Shells are our friends from YouTube. They do games, teaching, playthroughs, and reviews of games. We love watching their playthroughs. There's a lot of D&D stuff here too. Oh, the Pandemic the Cure. Hey, Brandon. I think we have Pandemic the Cure. No, or is it we have Pandemic in the Lab, regular Pandemic, Legacy. I'm not sure if we have the Cure. Iberia. We do not have the Cure one. Hey, Carlo. Hi. Yeah, here's some of the expensive game tables. We do not have an expensive game table, but it would be nice. Maybe anyone wants to send us one for Christmas. This one's $3,000. It's very nice though. I have a gimbal for the phone, but I don't have my magnetic clip. So the last minute I had to leave the gimbal in the bag and just walk around. But we have demoed a bunch of games. We ended up buying Savannah Park, which is an animal hex tile placing game. That was pretty interesting. What else did we demo? We played, first look, we played Cape May, which is a sort of an economic city building or town building game for Cape May and upgrading your. We watched a little demo for Steam Up the other day, which is really interesting. It's basically you are selecting food items and grabbing these dim sums. Oh, I don't know. I can't even describe it. But you have to basically acquire the food items that are in each bowl and put them on the board for points. That's going to be up for pre-order. It's a little busier over on this end. Big shuffle. We haven't seen what this is. They got a demo. We're signed up for a couple of demos tomorrow that are filling up. Let's go over and see the Jurassic Park game that's coming. They just announced this in the last week. And our friends are playing Crokinole. We played Crokinole last night, and I'm terrible at Crokinole, so we found that out. So this is the new Legacy game. It's a cooperative Legacy game, which means you can cut up components, you can put stickers down. The game is going to change. You're going to play a game, then you're going to do a lot of things to the board. Different dinosaurs may be introduced, and the game board will change. So over the course of a 12-game campaign, the game itself is going to change. The board will change. Your characters will change. Characters will be introduced. So it's yes, it is a co-op Legacy game, and it's I believe it's coming crowdfunding. I believe it's going to be kickstarted soon. I think that's what they said.
It's already pre-kickstarted.
It's pre-kickstarted, and it's going to be coming out. I think she said in March or April. So So they got a really cool booth here. No public demos. They are doing demos for media and press. So they're demoing the game right here. This is what the box looks like. And this is a look at some of the components that you see early in the game. Some of the envelopes and folders and boxes are from dinosaurs and characters that may be unlocked later. On the character cards here, there are scratch-offs. So that over the course of the game, you may scratch off some of that, and that will open up more abilities for the character cards. The art on this looks great. It's going to be a really fun game. This is what the game board looks like. So we're excited about this. This one's expensive, as many of the bigger legacy games are. I think they're saying 100 something bucks. 120, so it may be a little cheaper once it hits retail. But this is a very cool looking game. It's going to be really interesting. We've loved a lot of the legacy games we played. And we have a couple more. Pandemic Legacy is certainly one of the best, one of our favorites. So that's the legacy of this one, Newbon. Yes, it is expensive. It's going to be expensive. But we played Clank Legacy. If anybody, hey, our family plays games. We just saw you guys a few minutes ago, an hour ago. Our family plays games. Hey, Nick and Starla. We were so happy to get to meet Nick and Starla. If you haven't checked out Our Family Plays Games, they do reviews and news. And they're wonderful people. Check out a lot of great games for us. Love watching now. Here's some demos for Witchstone, Hanabi, Rajas of the Ganges, Mystic Paths. Rajas of the Ganges is one that I've always, I keep looking at. I haven't bought it yet. There's so many. Hey, Kenny. So many good games here. We did pick up Furnace, which is one of the hot games in the last couple of months. And they were about to sell it here, so if you're familiar with Game Right Trash Pandas, Sushi Go Party, very light but fun game. We've seen Nerd Shells do a playthrough of Super Mega Lucky Box. Haven't played that ourselves yet. I wouldn't mind playing some of that. So we picked up a couple of games at Arcane Wonders. Furnace, the Aquatica Cold Waters expansion, got a couple of promos. For Furnace, we got a playmat. It's a really nice small playmat that we felt was really good, a good add-on. But to do that, they gave you tickets for raffles, so they're holding a drawing every day at 5 for a couple of games that aren't even out. Oh, Our Family Plays Games is going to find us. Right now we're over at Arcane Wonders. Near the entrance here. In the corner, the southwest corner. Picture Perfect is really cool. Look for the people wearing the Our Family Plays Games t-shirts. They should be able to find us. This is Picture Perfect. Basically, you are trying to assemble your family members such that they are in a certain order, and the cards basically say, hey, look, this person likes to be next to this person doesn't want to be next to the table, this person would prefer to be standing up. So basically, that's what this game is, and then you score points at the end of it. This is a pretty cool looking game. And it looks like I think it looks like they still may have copies of Furnace. Not many. There's Jason from Dice Tower. He helped us out yesterday. So if you watch Dice Tower, there's Jason right there. He helped us yesterday in grabbing games. Looks like they got some Furnace playmats, but no more copies of Furnace. Four Gardens is a really great one. We got that a few months ago. It's got a spinning tower. So you rotate each level of the temple here, and basically that gives you resources from top to bottom or bottom to top, and you trade the resources to complete cards. That's a really fun one. And the Furnace playmat. We play Furnace. It's an engine building game with an auction. This playmat looks really good. I think they have one set up on the table here, but it looks like they sold out of them, so they don't have the display up for it now. They got a cool display here with the train. Some of the show specials. So this is what Picture Perfect is. Enjoy their gaming, Carmen. Thanks for dropping in. And always appreciate it. Always love when you guys share some of the games you guys are playing. This is what Picture Perfect looks like. Really cool. We haven't played every game at this booth, but we might. Look, there's Mrs. Coaster. So this is the queues where everybody's queuing up in the morning. We got here a little early, but not super early. It's been busy. Hopefully it's going to be a little lighter. Sunday's usually a lighter day. It'll be busy in the morning. We were here early this morning because Elk Creek Games was going to have Honey Buzz. They were going to have copies of Honey Buzz, and it's been really hard to find in the last year. So we basically showed up early, darted straight to the booth. And they had about like a dozen or 15 copies is all they had. And yeah, I think within 10 minutes they were sold out. So we went over there first thing and scored a copy of Honey Buzz. So that's one of those ones we've been kind of trying to track down. There's Mrs. Coaster. So I told the guy when I went to Elk Creek Games yesterday, I said we had heard that Honey Buzz was a real game, but we weren't sure that was true. Yeah, the number of booths is smaller, Coraloo. There's still a lot of folks here. Here's a picture of actual copy of Honey Buzz.
My precious.
I told the guy yesterday, I said, I thought it was a prank that Honey Buzz existed because I said, I'd never seen a physical copy before. So he laughed. He said, get here early because it'll sell out fast. So we did. We got it. And we're signed up for a demo of Merchants of the Dark Road tomorrow. It was nice to get to the new Unmatched. If you like two-player games, tactical games, we really liked Unmatched. Unmatched is basically cards, tactical cards, characters. The newest one has some historical characters. Achilles, Bloody Mary. They got special abilities and movement around this board. The new Unmatched one basically adds, in addition to different regions, you can, with like this one, you're attacking from a higher angle, so it adds to your attack. We're not usually tactical battle game sleeper. We do really like Unmatched. And there's a bunch of different characters with the different editions. they've got a Buffy the Vampire Slayer, Sherlock Holmes, historical characters like that. And I think there's some Marvel coming soon too.
Okay.
So those are really fun. Restoration Games brings back some older games and gives them a new leash on life, a new shine. Return to Dark Tower is a game from the 80s that they're bringing back. They're still not released yet. Here's some YouTube folks. It's Monique and Naveen. Hey, before you play, Naveen.
Hi, how are you?
We're doing good. We're Mr. and Mrs. Coaster. We comment some on your videos and on Twitter and stuff like that. We really love you guys watching all the games, playthroughs you guys do.
Awesome. Great.
Can we say hi?
Of course, absolutely.
We're live streaming. So there's
Hi
Monique
there.
and Naveen saying hi.
Hello. Nice to see you.
Thanks. We really enjoy watching all the videos. Thank you. Great stuff. Here's Monique and Naveen. Come to Warhammer. All right. So here's a dinosaur. Where's Warhammer? Family Plays Games back behind us. So we're going to go see if we can find Family Plays Games. We're going to find Nick and Starlin. We're going to use the power of celebrity to talk to the people. Rodney could be nearby. We were just seeing Monique and Naveen. They've been hanging out with, I think, Raina and a few other folks on Twitter, or that I see on Twitter more than anywhere else. And they've all been hanging out together. So this is the new Tabanusi game from the T series. Really like Teotihuacan, which they've got a copy of back there. Apparently we have spotted Nick and Starla. Oh, here they are. Hey, family.
Hey, what y'all doing? What's up? See,
How are you doing?
They got me on there, see?
Nick and Grant. Hey, Grant, we didn't even get to say hi to you earlier. Mr. Coaster 1. Like when I sent all those questions to you and we're chatting to you in the live streams.
This is Steven.
Hi, good to meet you.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Hey, Steven.
Good to meet
Nice
you.
to meet you too.
Oh, thank you so
And there's
much.
Starla.
Thank you. Starla, that's the nerd shells in there.
Oh, really?
Coraloo, everybody.
They're all here. Look, we're all in the same place.
Crazy.
Yeah, they are. This is great.
It's great.
We enjoyed the stream earlier. That was great too.
Thank you. We had fun. We
That
glad
was-
you guys there.
When you started going on, where's Frosty? I was like, oh, that was so funny.
But we had to know, what's up?
Right?
And they told me to ask that. They said, Mick, what's your number one? I said, I want Frosthaven. Where is it?
Where is
They
it?
said, ask him.
By telling him to be himself.
And they said,
That's what you get.
they said, you got the man right next to you. Ask him. I said, okay. Where is Frosthaven?
That was great because we were here 2 years ago and they were selling it or pre-ordering.
But you know, people are already upset about the miniatures already. Because they're saying that if you're going to put miniatures in every one of those games, there's going to be a four-figure price tag. And I'm like, probably not. Probably not. So,
You don't have to jump all in on it.
you don't have to jump in. If you like Gloomhaven, get Gloomhaven. If you like Jaws of the Lion, get that one.
Right.
But you don't have to get all of them.
Right.
But it's cool. I'm glad they have miniatures.
We like doing the Jaws of the Lion. That's our jumping in for it. So that was really helpful for learning the
That
game.
was cool. You doing okay?
All right, we're gonna say bye now, but we're
All right.
gonna just Say
We
hi
love
to our
y'all. We
Family
love
Plays
y'all.
Things.
Corlu, we see you.
Thanks for jumping on the
Nerd Shells,
stream.
we see you.
We'll talk to you guys later, all right?